Oh, okay. So I'm having more and more interest in spontaneous healing because um, I just heard about it sometimes, and I'm looking for something, spontaneous. In the interest of keeping your attention, spontaneous healing is mm, not really well understood and rarely really talked about it, except if they've told you that you've got terminal cancer and never give up hope, they might say, which is basically their way of telling you something so that they can exit your room and leave you because they don't have anything to cure you. That's about all I can tell you for spontaneous healing. Well, there was just, oh dear, got a cough. I better go get tested for COVID-19. Okay, this is my fishing outfit. And my t-shirt matches. Okay, so I've got Bass Pro Shops. So, we could go fishing or something for largemouth or smallmouth bass. What does the fisherman want to tell you? Uh, um, oh, I know what it was. In the book that I got out about spontaneous cures, it talked about people who have high blood pressure. And it talked about how people that learn to meditate can really lower their blood pressure. I meditate, and I go into the drugstore now and again, and they've got an automatic machine. And when I go in, I usually have to run the machine twice because I usually can't believe the numbers that I get. My blood pressure, have they got the chart of, like very high blood pressure, borderline blood pressure, normal blood pressure, low blood pressure. I'm sort of like a new category of blood pressure. I'm basically really quite low. And then some people say, well, if you're in that category, it's a disease. If you've got too low blood pressure, and it's true. If you have low blood pressure, uh, you can have, I can't forget the name, but it's basically, we have this problem with old people. Old people at the nursing home, when you get them up, sometimes what happens is their blood pressure goes so low, the blood can drain out of their brain and they can pass out. Have I ever passed out from getting out of bed? No. Have I ever passed out? Yes, I have. What did they tell me? They said I was dehydrated. So, is it meditation that lowers my blood pressure? I'm going to have to go with that because I meditate more than anybody I know. And if you look at the studies even in this book about miraculous cures, people who are like long-term meditators do really have low blood pressure. But this information is useless because how many people who have high blood pressure are going to look at this information? Well, I know of somebody who refuses to look at this information, even after his heart doctor told him, we offer a free course in meditation and it's known to lower your blood pressure. This person won't go. They are known as a hypochondriac, which means someone who takes about 25 pills a day. Somebody might say, well, some people are just stupid. No, this person has 2 university degrees. So they're not stupid. They're very intelligent. Why won't they take this information and act on it? I can only come up with one reason. They have a big flippin' ego. And their ego says, I'm just not going to do it. No rationale. Has the person changed over the years? No, pretty much the same. So what does it tell you? It tells you that people that are highly intelligent, who often are the ones that others look to for leadership, are highly suspect. In other words, it's like the X-Files. Trust no one. So who can you trust? There's only one place you can go for something you can trust. Okay, tell me who it is. I'll give you anything. The only way you can really figure it out is you've got to drop your own ego so that higher consciousness can come in. And if higher consciousness comes in, you might say, give me my ego back because, it's true. Because higher consciousness has an agenda. And the agenda may or may not have anything to do with giving you what you want moment to moment. In other words, high on the scale of human consciousness, 600 is peace. Does that mean that all high numbers on the scale of human consciousness all are some variation of peace? I mean, that's what you would intuitively, that's what it would mean. If you go up to higher levels of consciousness, you're going to be like a monk and you're going to be just peaceful, regardless of what your calibrated level of consciousness is. Your intuition is wrong. No. 600 on the scale of human consciousness is peace. But not too far away from that on the scale of consciousness is, tirelessness. Now, if you were going to medicalize it, you would call it mania. Like in manic depressives, kind of, like when a manic is in a manic, they have boundless energy. What's the difference? You have to be someone who knows the difference, and I'm not. But according to the research of Dr. David R. Hawkins, a noted psychiatrist and spiritual researcher, very high calibrated level of consciousness, there is a place where people act like they have unlimited energy, never need to sleep. You could dance for a week. Is that peace? Well, it doesn't really look like peace if you're not sitting still like a monk, in deep meditation. You're at a dance-a-thon and you're going to win. That's a high level of consciousness. So we don't have anything to go on except the testimony of someone who is a medical doctor, a psychiatrist, and a spiritual researcher, Dr. David R. Hawkins, who mainstream internet police call a quack. In other words, someone not to be listened to. They are wrong and they are insane. This is what we're looking at if you use Facebook. I've seen it on different people's pages. They post something, and if it doesn't go according to the censor's view, the censor will put a flag right over top of whatever was posted by someone on their own page and say, this is fake news. Well, we need to have these censors, these Snopes of the internet, don't we? I mean, we have to have somebody. This is a huge problem because you are unnerving the people who are posting this stuff. Well, some people post anything, it's true. But some people do choose what they want to post. And maybe they want to post something that is, in their opinion, what they want to post. Maybe they're posting it because they want people to see that this is ridiculous. And they really don't want Snopes to ruin their posting. They might mark it as, look at this idiot thing. Or just post it for you to wonder, is this garbage or not? But a big brother of Facebook decides, you can't post this. And if you keep posting this, we're going to put you in Facebook prison. In other words, you won't be able to post anything new at all because you're going against our community standards. What the hell's a community on Facebook? This is what happens when we have anything on this planet. We have regulators who decide that they are going to be, what's that lady in Harry Potter? Dolores Umbridge. Do you remember Dolores Umbridge in Harry Potter? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Facebook censorship is Dolores Umbridge. And, Facebook is supposed to be an American company. And what are Americans known for? The right to free speech. So why is it being censored? Wake up, America. Your freedom is being snatched away. Well, you don't have to use Facebook. You could use, if you own property and the city bylaw allows it, I suppose you could post a sign on your front lawn. But, if the city bylaws or the bylaws of your condominium corporation don't allow it, then I guess you can't, say what you want to say. I don't have anything else to tell you with this hat. This is the alligator hat. Alligator hat says, I have sharp teeth. I'm very strong, very large, and very hungry. I'm very sleepy. What if I just lie down here and have a nap? Maybe Mr. Alligator is going to look at me as a snack. That's all this hat wants to say. Oh, he wants to say, I don't know what else to tell you except alligators are your controllers. They are the people who are censoring you because they have large size, sharp teeth, and insatiable hunger. And what they want to eat is whatever the hell they want. Okay, we got an orange hat, and it says North Face, which has to do with one of those mountains around Mount Everest in the Himalayas. I don't know what else to tell you except I don't know what else to tell you about orange. Some people say it's like, caution, or maybe you wear hunter orange if you're going hunting so people don't mistake you for a deer. There's Agent Orange, which was the herbicide sprayed all over the forests of Vietnam during the Vietnam War, which led to well, it was toxic to humans and caused a lot of birth defects and cancers. Orange. Donald Trump's hair is orange, and quite often his face looks like it's dyed orange. Why? Orange chakra. I gotta double check. Hold on. Orange chakra, according to what I found on the internet, is known as the lower abdomen. So, just below your belly button chakra. If you have a blockage of your sacral chakra just below your belly button, you might have constipation, urinary problems, kidney infections, back pain, gynecological cysts, irregular menstruation, infertility, impotence, depression, fear and insecurity, jealousy, low self-esteem, isolation and detachment from society, and addictive behavior. Isn't that interesting? Isolation and detachment from society. Hello, quarantine. Hello, what do they call this? Social separation or whatever. Keep yourself away from everyone else. It seems like planet Earth has a huge blockage of their sacral chakra. And a normal functioning sacral chakra is responsible for creativity, flexibility, pleasure, and emotions. Fascinating. Okay, moving along. This went 88. Usually what I do with this hat is turn it sideways and it looks like the infinity symbol 2 times, which really emphasizes infinity. What does infinity want to tell us? Infinity wants us to forget about the sacral chakra and all the blockages and focus on letting go of all our troubles. How do we do that when we got a blockage? Infinity says you don't need a chakra system. All you need is you and your own ideas about what it is. Infinity or chakras, nothing. In other words, infinity is your birthright, and you don't need anything other than infinity in your life. Okay, I sound like I'm getting some kind of double talk. Yes, that is double talk because you're blocked at your sacral chakra, and this is known as gaslighting. Gaslighting is when you tell people things that are blatant lies. And that's what we're getting right now, are blatant lies, because we are now fully, horribly under the quarantine. And infinity is not available to you because if your chakra system is malfunctioning or blocked, you are not getting connected to the universal energies. They're not flowing through your system, and therefore you are actually in a diseased state. Next hat is a Red Cross, and medical services. If you went in to you see your doctor and you said, my orange chakra, my under my belly button chakra, orange colored sacral chakra is blocked. Your doctor, unless you're in India and you went to an Ayurvedic doctor, your doctor would look at you and say, get off the crack. This is Western medicine, and that stuff is New Age crap. Are you going to health food stores? Stop going there. Stop taking supplements from the health food stores. It's all going to screw up all my tests. Eat regular food. Go to McDonald's and eat a hamburger. You're vegan, you're insane. That's why you're here. You're sick because you've got a deficiency. You could have iron deficiency, or you could have protein deficiency. You're all screwed up because you're following all these quacks telling you to go on these diets. We have a long history of knowing what's good for humans to eat: meat and potatoes. Okay, this hat, JB, could stand for a lot of different things. In this case, I'm going to tell you about a person named Justin Bieber. Okay, my story about Justin Bieber is as follows. This morning, someone sent me a video. It was quite a long video about Hollywood pedophiles and satanic Hollywood people, and how they're doing a lot of evil things to children, eating cannibalism, in other words, cannibalism, eating children's flesh, drinking children's blood, the adrenochrome, and probably kidnapping children, having people murdered. Who are these Hollywood people? All the people you see at the Academy Awards. Another one is, Well, this went on and on and on and on and on. And Justin Bieber was included in this video. What do I think of this? Sour grapes. It's sour grapes. What does it mean? Sour grapes are people who have a vendetta against movie actors. They have a vendetta. In other words, they have decided that whatever reason they are going to create a story about the Hollywood celebrities, and they're going to make their own homemade movies about unbelievable stories. And then they're going to go and haunt these celebrities and take whatever the celebrity has ever done, and they're going to use it against them. Not in a court of law, but in sort of the court of public opinion. That's all I can tell you. This stuff has been going around for a long time, and I don't have any way to tell you that it is nothing to focus on. Because these people are well known, they are targets for these kind of people. People wouldn't really do that if it wasn't true, maybe somebody says. What planet do you live on? There's scumbags everywhere. And they're not the Hollywood actors, because the Hollywood actors are the ones who are very good at portraying these characters. And we love to watch them portray these characters. But if you're going to go and make up stories about these Hollywood actors, it's called character assassination. And usually the people that are making these videos, they want what the Hollywood actor has: attention. Okay, what else are we going to talk about? The color pink. Don Johnson in Miami Vice, which was, I guess it was 1980s. It was a very popular TV show. And quite often they used the South Florida color scheme, which had a lot of pink in it, like pink like flamingos that live in South Florida. That's about all I want to say about pink at the moment. Okay, Family Guy. Everyone knows that that is a cartoon comedy show, and sometimes they get on the border of being off color or risque. In other words, they like to push the envelope. Sometimes my neighbors make a lot of noise, and I have to stop the video. What else do I want to talk about with Family Guy? Well, in our neighborhood, everyone treats each other like their families. Moving along. Okay, this hat is very busy. Is it making you dizzy when I do this with this hat? Okay, we're going back to pink. What else is pink? Traditionally, gays are pink. What do we wonder about gays these days? I don't know. It's just a pink thing. That's all I have to tell you. It's just a pink thing. It's very strange, though, when certain men have decided that they don't want to hear their wives bitch about the way they dress. So they say, fine, if you can't stand the way I dress, I don't have too many other things to tell you other than the fact that if you really wanted to get involved with putting on a brave face, you might consider visiting planet Earth today. I mean, I'm talking to the extraterrestrials because they, monitor all of us because they just do. And I say to the extraterrestrials, if you really want, you could come to planet Earth right in this day and age, right now, and come and see monkeys. Monkeys in human bodies, because that's what this planet is. It's planet of the flippin' apes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share, and tune in to my next video where I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm sure it'll be interesting to some, uninteresting to others, and a bore to some other ones, and somebody else might laugh.